This is my 6 videos. My name is Anissa Dwi Maharani. My student's ID number is 2500004025, and I'm going to read news from CNN. The title is "This Year Miss Universe Debacle Shows How Beauty Pageants Turn Ugly" by Oscar Holland, published on November 2025. Okay, let's start. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and for the scandal-ridden Miss Universe pageant, this is proving a big part of the problem. Opaque and subjective voting criteria have made it difficult to untangle the web of allegations surrounding this year's final. The question of whether Miss Mexico, Fatimah Bosch, should have won is no longer about how she performed on the stage. It's about allegation of vote breaching, secrecy, and favoritism. One of the contest judges, Omar Harfouch, has made a plethora of damaging claims on social media since resigning from his post day before last Friday's final. Among them, the Lebanese French composer claimed 13 finalists were pre-selected in the secret vote by impromptu jury comprising of individuals, not the official judge panel, and allegations of Miss Universe organization denied. Perhaps more controversial, he said that Bosch's victory was also scripted, influenced by business ties between the pageant's co-owner and president of the Miss Universe organization, Raul Rocha Canto, the Mexican beauty queen father. Neither of the Miss Universe organization nor Rocha Cantu lawyer respond to CNN request for comment. On the latter claim, Rocha Cantu told Mexican journalist Adela Mica that a contract his company held with Mexico's state-owned oil company Pemex, to whom Bosch's father is an advisor, was awarded via a fair building bidding process that predates his co-ownership of the Miss Universe pageants. Pemex says in a statement on X that it has a temporary contract with companies linking to Rocha Cantu in 2023, although it emphasized that the relationship no longer exists. Offstage drama further engulfed the pageants on Wednesday when Mexico Attorney General Office announced that Rocha Cantu is being investigated for alleged connections to an organization crime network engaged in drug trafficking, arms trafficking, and full thief. Rocha Cantu lawyer did not respond to CNN request for comment on those allegations either. The pageant boss has, however, posted several statements and video to social media in recent days, condemning the other claim. In a defense three-part Instagram post, Rocha Cantu denies Harvard allegation, calling him an opportunist exploiting the claim to gain followers. The fallout has been disastrous. The pageant's organizer, Ivory Coast the fourth runner-up, Olivia Yost, who has many viewers, felt should have won the crown, and who Harvard said was excluded from contention solely because she might face visa issue, has since renounced her Miss Universe Africa and Oceania title, saying in a carefully worded statement that she wants to remain true to her value. Shortly after, Rocha Cantu appeared to concede that the strength of competitor passport was among many things to take into considerations. discussing Ye's Ivorian citizenship. In his interview with Mika, he added, "She's going to be the Miss Universe who spent a whole year in an apartment because of the cost of the visa process with lawyers. Some of them require 6 month notice, the year already gone, right?" And even prior to the final, the the pageant has been beset with controversy. Earlier in the month, a Thai pageant director berated boss during a pre-pageant meeting, triggered a mass walkout of contestants. Is it reputation for scandal? Question mark. After sitting in an intersection of politics and national pride, pageants have proven to be magnet for scandal. This year's debacle is just the last facing Miss Universe, its competitor, and its global franchise. The network of national contests that selects each year's representative. In the last 5 years alone, local organization has faced allegations of discriminatory entry requirements, France, sexual harassment, Indonesia, and xenophobia, South Africa. At Miss USA, while 2023 winner Noella Voigt resigned her post via a critic mental health related social media post, seemingly containing the message, "I am silenced," spelled out with the first letter of opening 5 sentence, sparking rumors of strict non-disclosure engagement. Days later, Miss Teen USA forfeiting her title too. The kind of controversy surrounding a 2025 Miss Universe are at all new at pageantry, said Hilary Level Friedman, a sociologist and author of "Here She Is: The Complicated Design of the Beauty Pageant in America." People have long said, "Oh my god, it fakes," or "they knew someone's," or "there's still conflict and interest," she said, adding that business interests are also nothing new. These pageants have really always had a strong commercial past and always had a tradition of men owning them and women competing. Miss Universe, which was co-owned by Donald Trump I just knew that. From 1996 to 2015, is above all a business. Organization might arguably have a moral obligation to fairness and a duty to care to contestants, but the competition is integrity primarily a matter of reputations. It's not a public institution. Roque Cantu reminded his critic on Instagram earlier this week. We do not receive public fund or sponsorship from any public entity. Struggles for relevance. In recent years, the column inches dedicated to pageant controversy has seemingly outweighed interest in a contestant themselves. This raised the inevitable questions. Does anybody really care? Question mark. Miss Universe may be known as the Super Bowl of pageants, but this year, final was not even broadcast in English language television in the US. It was only available there via streaming, although Telemundo carried live cover in Spanish. This is just a wildly enormous difference from 20 years ago, let alone 50 years ago, said Friedman, adding, "Viewership is so down, but press coverage the scandal is so high, it's just fascinating." Widely criticized by feminists and others for promoting singularly beauty standards and archaic notions of womanhood and contestants, the claim point to wider social shift, whether beauty pageants, even that, almost by definition, objectifying women, should have any role in today's world, in a matter of debate. But even those who support their ongoing presence might struggle to argue that aspects of contestants are not hopelessly outdated. Recent change to Miss Universe rules, while blindly as modernizing lag decades behind the times. New regulation finally allowing over 28 mothers and married women to participate. A concession made, untonizingly. In this decade, we are hardly revolutionizing the pigeon swimsuit bikini contestant. Meanwhile, enduring years of competitions like Miss World and Miss Africa ditched their in favor of marginally more demure alternatives such as athleisure parades, parades, athleisure parades. Okay, that's it for the sixth video. Thank you, sir. Bye bye.